Hello, hello, hello. It's that time. It is time to work on your real estate abundance plan, AKA your business plan. What's your plan? If you don't have a plan, where are you going to go? Who knows where you're going to end up? So let's create the plan. That's what we do every Tuesday at noon here in the abundance planning class, whatever you want to call it, coaching call. So I'm going to just go over a couple of things today and record this, put it into my school account so that if you miss it, you could come back and visit it and really just work on this every week. It's a little bit more and more every week. So I'm going to share my screen now, share all of them and go back to, well, I'm now in my email. That's not where I meant to land. This is week 2, and we talk about your lead, your foundations. Oh, not what I want to do. Hold on. Don't want to do that. I want to present. Okay, this is week 2. Last week we did the entire challenge and we went over all of the mindset. I gave you guys the abundance plan, the blank one for you to go download and use for yourself. So this week we're going to open it up and we're going to look at what you need to be building in week 2 of the month. And we just repeat this every month. So this week is foundations. These are some of the foundations that I feel like as real estate agents need to be the number one thing that we work on. If and once we have these set up, it's so much easier to go do the lead generation stuff. But a lot of us don't have these set up. I myself this week am working on my CRM because I am switching over to Follow Up Boss. Why? Because I preach how great Lofty is and I think that it is great. However, I am using a new platform this year. It's called Ylopo, and it is a lead generation done for you marketing system that I pay a lot of money for, and it apparently works really well with Follow Up Boss. So I'm going to try Follow Up Boss for probably this year and see if that really does help in working with that. However, for most agents, Lofty is just fine. It does all of the right stuff. For one thing, the biggest thing you need to do in Lofty is just make sure that your leads are categorized in the pipelines for where they're at. So when you open it up, you know who to call. And those leads get called. And I'll open my Lofty account. My leads are all still in there. I haven't started working on Follow Up Boss yet, but I'm about to. So I'll show you really quick the CRM once we close this out, what you need to be focusing on at a minimum. And then your VIP database, your very important people. Those are the people that already know you, love you, trust you. What is your marketing plan for the year for them? Make sure that you have them at least in a spreadsheet, and the blank spreadsheet is in your business plan. So take the time to add one person a day or two people a day to your VIP database so that you can market to them. I can open mine up and show you that as well. I get business from these people every year. If I did nothing else but take care of that funnel, my business would be just fine every year. Branding, your logos, your colors, what are they? Have you worked on that? You can go get a logo off Etsy, or you could go create one for free in Canva if you know how to do that. We just did that with the Power Girls. We just redid our logo and we went into Canva and created a great logo. But you gotta, just make sure that you choose something and you I say this because you could just do a signature logo too and choose a couple colors so that you're consistent in the marketing pieces that you put out into the world. But I think that it just makes us look more like a professional and a business owner if we have a logo, even if it is just like Dawn Loading with the sunflower by it. There's your branding. You're branding yourself as a real estate agent and a small business owner. So it's very important that you do that. Offers. We talk a lot more about offers in week 4 when I talk about setting up your lead generation funnels. So I'm not going to get into the offers right now, but an offer is a marketing piece or a landing page, something that's going out into the world that is the funnel entry. It's the top of the funnel thing that gets that lead to sign up for your stuff. So super important and definitely part of your foundation. Canva. I can't even begin to tell you about Canva, but I will tell you that in school in week 2, foundations, there is a Canva recording that's phenomenal for helping you learn how to use Canva. Social media sites. What are your social media sites that you're going to stay on to connect to your audience and be consistent? I think we should all start with Facebook because that is where most of the audiences are the right age and the right economic forgot the word I'm looking for. They are the ones that own the homes. I don't know how to politically correctly say that. They have the money to buy or sell homes. And then I say realtor basics because if you are a new agent or you're an agent who's not confident in your market or knowing your market, go to your MLS and sign up for all of the MLS classes. Familiarize yourself and become that expert in your area. Learn what they are. I use Keeping Current Matters and I love that platform, but the MLS, just the basics there. Know how to create a CMA. These are all just some of, but in my opinion, what you need to work on first. So now I'm going to get out of this and I'm going to go open up school and I'm going to classroom and this is all in week 2. So week 2, here is that Canva workshop that was great. Love this. And in I don't I as I grow this, I'm going to put more videos in here, but really each one of those platforms is something that you could go YouTube on how to do it. You can go Lofty if you're trying to learn your CRM. Adam does all kinds of things. So I'm not a trainer per se. I'm just more of a guide and I want to guide you in the right direction. I did create this Dawn's Top 11 Epic Benefits. This list right here is a great place for you to also start and go implement using some of the benefits that Epic has for free. So these are the marketing benefits that I believe should be part of our foundational pieces. These are the lead generation tools that where we get free leads through Spark, Click Offers, Realty.com, Lofty. And then just tools that you need to make sure that you are familiar with and know how to use. But go get all of these set up as well. So those are in there. Here's the recording for the foundation video. And I wanted to also show you guys, what was it I was going to show you? I forgot. I was going to show you something else. Oh, I was going to go show you Lofty really quick. I want to open up Lofty and I want to show you what I'm talking about. So inside of Lofty, there's this pipeline right here. And this pipeline is what we use in my own team to track our leads. We have our hot, our warm, our cold, ones we're nurturing, new leads. We have a whole lot of, oh, I'm in the Texas lead pond. I'm like, what's going on here? I don't want that. I want all leads, but I want all leads, not Texas. Okay, let me get out of that lead pond. But anyway, these are the ones where these are your leads. So hot, warm, cold, nurturing, attempting contact, new leads, all leads. Go through as these leads come in and move them over so that when you click hot, you know at a minimum today, these are the 3 leads that you need to follow up with. Or the warm leads. These are leads that you can go in and connect with. Nurturing. These are all the leads that you need to be reaching out to every day, whether it be a text, maybe you go find them on Facebook and friend them, whatever. This is what it looks like to get into your CRM and do the work in there. At a minimum, if you just get your leads moved from new leads to these five areas, hot, warm, cold, nurturing, or you're still attempting contact, and I'm not saying we're great at this because we're not, but we know that these are the ones that my team has gone in and moved. Should not have any in new leads, but we're leaving them in new leads until we've connected with them. So anyway, different agents do their daily stuff in Lofty or whatever CRM you're using. They do it differently. So you got to just figure out what works for you. But that's what we do. We try to work with the hot, cold, warm leads first and the new ones as they come in to figure out when and organize them and move them to whatever pipeline we want them in so that we know how to follow up with them. All right. So the other thing I wanted to do is go back over to week 1 and open up the plan. So here is the plan. And this is where you can keep track of what it is you need to implement. So, week 1, we were talking about mindset and the plan. You were to go in and write down your why or delete it, whatever you want to do. I don't want to tell you how to do it. I just want to offer you up what's worked for me. And then these are all of your goals. So that was last week. Now here we are. This is how I will get there. Week 2, foundations. Your business is your CRM. I've included a link to Lofty to go learn from Adam exactly what to do in Lofty. I've also included a link to Sylvia Dana's Digital Dominators private group in school because she has great stuff in there for getting leads, for lead generation. And then I put stuff in here. Where's your link to your logo? What are your colors? Here's the link to the top 10 benefits. Here's the link to the blank VIP database. These are all things in week 2 that you want to go in and make sure that you have set up. And if you don't get that done this week, don't worry about it. We're going to be back next month to do it all over again. But creating this plan has been huge for me in my business. And I'm going to show you my abundance plan. Here's mine. This is what it looks like. I'm in here all the time. I have it all filled out. I update it regularly. I even have my mission in here. And my mission, I just want to read that really quick, is to provide a pathway and a space for real estate agents to find their passion, follow their dreams, and create a business that supports their best life, leading by example, documenting all of my lessons and experience. My vision, this is what my vision is of how I want to feel, my emotions, my health, my wealth, my relationships, my business. These are my goals for the loading group for 2025. I write all of this stuff in here, and this is where I know I can log in and I can look at this and I can know where I am, what I need to do, what I need to work on every single day. So I hope that you open the blank one and you start to build your very own abundance plan. Even if you don't take what I've given you, you can delete it. You can replace my logo with your logo. This is your plan to go and create. So that's really about all that I have for week 2. And foundations. So I hope to see you back here next week. We're going to talk about automations. I'm all about systemize, automate, and then delegate. So I have 3 VAs working for me regularly every day to do all these things that I have figured out how to do it, know what to do, and then let's delegate it. We don't have to do all of this stuff, but you certainly do have to do it the first time. And then once you get that done, you can delegate it. And that is what the 20% of the real estate agents do. They don't do all this stuff on their own anymore. But they did it at first. And that is what I want to help you guys create your own plan so that you know what to do. So that is really all I have to say about all that. And that will conclude week 2. And I will stop sharing again and I'm going to stop recording. So make it a great week, y'all. And I will see you back here next week.